Hi guys, my name is Akshat Kumar. I am currently working as an intern at Hussh.ai and my title is that of a full stack AI engineer. So I'm primarily working on the one agent and I have shipped mostly two most important agents, which is one is Gmail agent and second is calendar agent. Apart from this, I've also worked on a lot on KYC, on the chat agent, on the voice agent, and I've solved a lot of bugs. But for the past week, I've been working on this new agent called Calendar Agent, which can manage all your meetings, schedule calls, tell you when there is a conflict, send you reminders, and things like that. So, well, it's like your private assistant telling you when you are free and things like that, right? So, let's get into the video and I'll give you guys a demo of the calendar agent. So when you open the Hush One app, you see these agents. So you simply go over here and click to calendar, and then just click on connect calendar, and this will now automatically connect uh, Hush to your Google Calendar. So let's just sign in and just give it all the permissions to access your calendar. Just click allow. And now your Google Calendar is connected to Hush, or I should say one. So now let's actually open my calendar and see what events are there. So as you can see, this is my calendar. So we have a daily bug bash where we, test the one app, we see all the bugs and things like that. And we have a daily team sync. And then there are other events as well. So now let's click on try calendar agent with one, right? Just a second. So we need to unlock our vault where all the information is saved, right? So yeah, let's click on try calendar agent with one. So this is one first automatic prompt that is sent. So just to give an idea of the or to the user how to use the app. So summarize my calendar events. So you can see it has intelligently tell me that there is Hush Huddle, there is Bug Bash, there is daily team syncs, and it has also told me about some additional daily meetings as well. So dentist appointment Friday and things like that. But we'll test it more. So actually, I've created some prompts already so that we can actually just go through the demo quickly. So here is a basic prompt which is telling us to create a project sync tomorrow at 11 a.m. So today is 16th August and tomorrow would mean 17th August. So let's see if it has done its job completely. So it came up with a response telling the title time. So you just need to click on schedule. So this is just an extra step to get the user's consent and scheduled project sync. Now, so let's check our calendar on 17th August. So yeah, you see from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Some time has been blocked for project sync. So now let's create some um, other events, right? So 45 minutes design review tomorrow at 2 p.m. Let's give this prompt. We just click schedule just to give a confirmation. So yeah, 2 p.m. to 2:45 p.m. It should be there. Yeah, it's over here, 2 to 2:45. Now let's create a third event. And here what we are doing is we are actually trying to invite some of our friends. So like I said, 30-minute meeting, team stand up tomorrow, and also invite this person and this person. So it actually sends an email to all of them, like via Google Calendar only, so telling them that you have this event. So that's also a feature. So you see attendees, these and these, title, team, stand up. So it has been scheduled from 4 to 4:30. Let's see. Yeah, so it came over here, and you can see there are guests as well, right? So yeah, so we have created some basic you know events over here. Now let's test some more intelligent features of the calendar agent. Now let's say schedule a 1 hour meeting called client discussion tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. So because we already have design review at 2:30 to 2:45. So it should tell us that there is actually a conflict, like you already have an event over there, right? Yeah. So as you can see, it is telling us that conflicting event design review. So there is already an event, right? So it is asking us, do we still want to anyway go and go ahead and mark this as an event? So I clicked on schedule anyway. Now let's see. So as you can see, it has been scheduled. Now let's say I want to reschedule the design review, right? So that it will no longer conflict with the client discussion. So as you can see, this is really useful if you are just anyone who is busy. You can manage all your calendar events. We'll go through more detail, and I'll give even more complex prompts uh, like manage my calendar, find time and book things automatically. It can even do things like that. um, I will show you guys just a second. Yeah. So as you can see, it actually, we didn't tell any time over here at what time we want. We simply set it to reschedule. So actually this calendar agent is connected to your personal knowledge model, PKM, which has all the information about the user. So it knows your preference as well. Like, are you a late night sleeper? Do you like to stay awake during the night? So it will actually take that all those things into consideration and then give you preferences. So 1:45 to 2:30. So you can see that actually it actually did that only 1:45 to 2 p.m. So it found automatically, it found some free time on my calendar and then rescheduled it to that time. And it also knows about my preferences, that all my meetings and things like that I like usually in the afternoon, right? So it has rescheduled it. So now it can also cancel any event if you want. So I'm just going to go ahead, skip all of these. Let's actually do this as well. I want to go to the gym for 1 hour. Look at my calendar, find a suitable free time, and block that time on my calendar. So I'm just telling it to block some time for a gym session. I have not given it the exact time, so it will automatically look at my PKM. What are your preferences? When do you usually go to the gym? What time are you free? And improvise a bit and then tell you. So 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It knows that I like to go gym in the morning and it is free as well. As you can see, I have nothing in the morning. So let's click on schedule and hopefully 8 to 9 it should come over here. Yeah, you can see it came 8 to 9 a.m. is a gym session. Now let's give a more complex prompt. Ki, hey, I want to play football in the morning and have a study session during in the afternoon. Can you find free time and book a slot for for both on my calendar, right? So it's a very let's see how it will handle that. Yeah. So as you can see, it has actually told me that for morning, there are actually two times available: just before the gym, between gym and project sync. So 7 to 8 and 9 to 11. 7 to 8 just before gym and 9 to 11. So it is asking for my permission. Yeah. So yeah, let's just go ahead, click on health. Right. So let's give something like, let's say I prefer this slot for gym, for football, sorry. Okay, we go click ahead schedule. So now it has actually scheduled a football session from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. right, 7 a.m. to 8. But because we didn't tell our preference for calendar for study session, it is asking what time would you like to choose. So let's say 4:30 to 7 p.m. for a study session, right? For study session, mark it on my calendar, right? We just go and click on schedule. Also, there is a setting where you can give automatically consent, so you won't have to click schedule every time. You can just just click always give permission, so it will do this automatically. You won't have to click schedule every time. So that is also a setting, but I'm trying to keep this app consent first. So yeah, just a second. Yeah, so study sessions would be 4:30 to 7 IST. Yeah, so it has marked as a study session, right? So that's it for the calendar demo. As you can see, it's really intelligent, and it can work just like any other human assistant which you have, and manage your calendar effectively, right? It is also aware about your preferences via PKM, and it is intelligent, and it can do multiple things at once, right? Now, other things that I have worked on are Gmail agent. So it actually goes and fetches all your receipts from Gmail and then stores all that data inside the personal knowledge model. I've also worked on KYC, and I've also worked on the personal knowledge model itself, the way it stores data, how it breaks down complex data about the user into different domains and stores it. So I'm not going to go ahead and give a demo of that because this video is getting really long, but I hope that gives a gist of the progress that I have made so far. Thank you guys.